Hello everyone, and this is part 3 of the videos I said I would do going over the indicators that I like to use on my charts. So this last video is going to go over, I don't use them as much because they don't trigger as much, but they're just as important when they're used with other chart indicators. And those last two things I'm going to talk about are MACD, moving average, convergence, divergence, that's right down here, and ADX line. Both of these are momentum indicators. They don't trigger as much, we don't look at them as much, but when we look at them with the other indicators that we use on the chart, they give us more confidence in what we think is coming up. Now, you can go research what these indicators actually mean. I don't think you need to do that. It's how they look and what we look for. So I'm going to go over FRFX right now because it is about to trigger what we call a positive MACD cross. And this is what I look for when I use this indicator. You can see here we've got the 0 level. Anything under is negative, anything above it is positive. What I look for is when they cross up through the 0 band, and that is a trend change. So while we're looking at this, we're about to get a positive MACD cross here on this stock, right when it's about to break an uptrend line. You'll see up here we've got RSI was trying to break 50, came back down and is up above the 50 level again, and then down here on stochastics we had that little dip as well, and stochastics are trying to go up. So with this, coupled with these two things, this tells me this stock should perform very well in the coming days. Now the other indicator we're going to talk about here is ADX. Now a little bit more complicated. It just tells you what kind of trend is in place. Now you've got three lines here: a red line, a green line, and a black line. Green means a positive trend, red means a negative trend. Now this black line is the strength of the trend. So as you can see on this example, this was going up. That meant it was strong. The readings were starting to go up here, 30, 40, 50. So this was a strong uptrend. And the reason I know this was an uptrend is because the green line is above the red line. So when the green line is over the red line, that's a positive uptrend. When the red line is above the green line, that's a downtrend. Pretty straightforward. And this black line tells you the strength of that move. Now let's look and see what is going on right now. You can see here on ADX, this black line is going downwards. So this is losing steam. And the red line ended up briefly crossing and touching over the green line. So this was an inconclusive stage, but the way I look at this right here, this is actually a very positive and bullish signal for this stock because we've got the stock going down, so that means down she goes. We're about to turn here. Now the last time this stock looked like this, you can see right here, we had this downtrend, the black line was going down, red and green line were swapping things. We didn't know what the trend was really. And then we had this little bit of a cross here right before the stock went on a 25% move. So right now we've got this black line coming down. We've got the trend ready to switch. We've got the green now above and looking ready to run. So like I said, this is not something we look at all the time. It doesn't trigger that often. It just kind of tells you, it's like a backup for a backup of the trends. But when I look at this now, on this look, with what happened on it the last time, and we had the pop, coupled with the positive MACD cross, stochastics, and the RSI, this stock should do very, very well this week. So you're probably going to have to watch this one a little bit more. ADX is probably an indicator I might use once every few weeks on a chart. MACD, the same, but when they do cross, it can be a very powerful predictor of a move up like we're seeing here. And before I go, for those of you that watched the video today, I said I would add a discount code. So if you want to try the 3-month subscription, SAVE50, S-A-V-E 50, gets you $50 off. So only 20 uses. I said I would do it. So hopefully you guys found this informational. Thumbs up, thumbs down, and have a great day. Bye.